Hey, you folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for Sid Meier's Civilization 6. And we are on a brand new update for Civ, which has introduced a few new things. We've got some new techs, we've got some new units, including the Trebuchet, which is going to be very exciting. We've also got a brand new map, which is what we're playing on here. We're playing on the huge True Earth Start map. Now, I have to say a couple things about the True Earth Start map. First of all, if you don't know what it is, this is a map that looks like Earth and has all the civs starting in appropriate locations, correct locations for where they would start historically. These things are always very popular. People are always really into this idea. But the fact of the matter is, I feel like oftentimes these maps aren't necessarily balanced for what Civ is. Different locations have wildly different advantages to one another, and it's not... While it's interesting, and people always like to watch it, I don't feel like it is the most balanced experience in Civ 6, because the normal map generation tries to start everyone off in fairly even situations, and also spread out evenly enough. One of the things with the True Earth locations is, depending on who it is, and this is the huge map, so it's got, 18 civs in it, so it's not every civ, but depending on who the game includes, you could have basically no space. I started this originally with a random civ, and rolled Georgia, which was interesting because I've never played as Tamar of Georgia, and I was actually really into the idea of doing it. The problem is that, I had so many neighbors that because the Deity AI spawns with 3 settlers, I had no room to expand. And in fact, the problem is, and this didn't happen to me, but it happened to who? Oh, Constantinople, right? The capital of Constantinople actually, culture flipped to, I think, Poland within the first something like 10 turns of the game or something ridiculous like that. It is so crowded and so ridiculous. I still like the idea of playing a True Earth map, but instead of randoming, I decided to pick Egypt. Now, we have played Egypt once before. And I do want to say, I really want to go and play a game as Tamar of Georgia, because when I was looking at their abilities and the mechanics and stuff like that, I was like, it would be really fun to play, obviously with a very religious bent, and especially because of the secret societies, which we're going to be playing with here today. But I thought, okay, let's play something else. So I decided to pick Egypt, because I thought Egypt would have a little bit of space to work with. I think it's still going to be very crowded. In fact, you can see we have a city-state that would have liked to spawn right next to us over here, but we're going to settle first, and it's not going to be able to settle. Jerusalem's going to have to move away and then settle a little further away from us, assuming it's got some space at all. Even though this is a huge True Earth Start map, the scale is not that big. So France is going to be somewhere over here, and it's only maybe 3 tiles by 4 tiles, that sort of area, maybe 4 by 4. So it's there's really not a lot of room. One city covers all of France kind of thing. I guess because there's a lot of ocean probably on this map, I don't know. I suspect the easiest start would probably be something in the Americas, because there are fewer American civilizations, and picking something probably something in the south, like Brazil, would probably be fairly easy. But I'm sure America, Canada, those would probably be fine too, with plenty of room. And again, depends on exactly what civs spawn in your game. Let's talk about the game setup over here. Normally I like to do the setup and then, show, hey, we've got this random map. What is it going to look like? Well, the map's always going to be the same here. So I thought, let's get the loading screen. We are using 3 different modes here. If we're playing Tech and Civic Shuffle mode again, which definitely makes the game a lot harder for the human, but it does make it a lot more interesting. So we don't actually know the order of the tree over here, which will make it hard to beeline to certain wonders. For example, maybe we're going to go with the Petra. I don't know. So we've got that in there. We're playing with monopolies and corporations mode again, because it's not hugely transformative. It's just an interesting extra little bonus, so that seems good. Now we're playing with 2 modes that I've never played with before. And I would have played this a million years ago, but I just kept forgetting that I didn't have the Ethiopia DLC pack. Maybe I should have played as Ethiopia. Huh. I kind of want to play as Egypt, though. We'll play as Ethiopia soon, I promise. finally, so the Ethiopia pack is the thing that includes the Secret Societies mode. So we're going to be playing with that. And in fact, as soon as I started the game, we insta-popped a Secret Society. Actually, we revealed 2, apparently. So we're going to be looking at those in a scooch. And I'm also playing with Heroes and Legends mode, which I've never played with before. And actually, I haven't actually even really looked that much at how it works. So we're going to sort of discover it on the fly. I wanted to sort of go through that on video with you guys. The Secret Societies seems pretty straightforward. It looks like you can do things that reveal Secret Societies, and then you can spend a governor title to accept a secret society. And as I understand it, once you lock onto a secret society, you're just in that one, and that's just the way it goes. I think we're going to go ahead and settle in place. I say that. To be honest, I kind of feel like it might be stronger to settle on the desert tile over here. I realize we would lose our fresh water bonus in the capital, but the desert tiles are not useful. The flat desert tiles, even with the Petra, are only acceptable. They're not strong. They're only acceptable. Whereas hill tiles become really good. I wonder if we get much in the way of desert hill tiles. Now, is this a wonder? Oh yeah, the Sahara El Beida. So we start with that revealed right away, which means... Yeah, we start with astrology revealed right away, which is good if we want to found a religion, which might be nice. I think we can do 7 religions. Wait, is there not a religion button until someone starts religion? Is that always like that? Or did Heroes and Legends change the religion mode? I don't know. But yeah, knowing that, no, if we don't have stone... Which is interesting, because in previous versions of Civ, stone would be really important for wonder building with Egypt, and I think a lot of the true Earth map starts with Egypt, and previous versions of Civ would have started us with stone. So I am considering going here. We lose the fresh water bonus, but we're still on the coast. It is always interesting to me that your initial builder does not actually trigger, or sorry, your initial settler does not trigger the initial settler lens. But I think this might be a better move. We're not going to lose a turn of production. We turn a crap tile into something useful, and then we have all of the floodplains tiles still available to us. It also, interestingly enough, will add more... Alright, the Ottomans, nice to meet you. It will give us more of these tiles over here. That being said, because these tiles don't produce food or production, I'm not entirely sure how much we're going to want to work them. It does put the extra olives in range, though, which is nice. So I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to get some Era score. That's nice. We Eureka sailing, which we're going to do anyway, because we were settling on the coast, which is great. Now, typically my start would be I would often highly prioritize getting animal husbandry so we can get to archery, but we don't know where archery is here. It is likely over here. It's normally a tier 2, but it could be over here, I think, with the shuffling. It'll be in classical era, but other than that, we don't know. I think, though, we might actually be interested in getting an early holy site here. I don't know if we're going to be playing a religion game or not. If we're going to be doing wonder spam, which Egypt has a bonus to, it has a 15% boost to wonder construction if it's adjacent to a river. It also has a the same bonus applies to districts next to a river. So our river spots are going to be highly contested. So if we build a lot of wonders, then it might help with a cultural victory, for example, but I don't know. In any case, this also leads to writing, which is nice. On the other hand, if I just pick up pottery, it'll reveal 2 new techs, which might be valuable. It would be nice to know where horses are. I don't... Because the resources are fixed, I guess I could actually even pre-look at the map. It's possible we have horses here, but it feels... Does it feel a little out of place? Why would we have access to horses, you know? Now I'm worried that Jerusalem is going to be able to settle here and eat some of our tiles. Maybe I shouldn't have moved. I didn't think of that in context of Jerusalem maybe taking our rice and cotton. The thing we would like to do is reveal irrigation, because olives need irrigation. We're gonna get the boost irrigation from the wheat anyway, but likely it's gonna be over here. I think I like the idea of starting with pottery. I think I'm gonna be okay with this, because I'm hoping to reveal archery to get moved towards irrigation, that sort of thing. All right, on Deity, normally, you guys know, I go warrior into slinger. It's not what I want to start with. On Deity is what I feel you have to start with, and I often skip scouts. However, because of this update, I can no longer skip scouts. There's a very important reason for it. We'll get to it when it gets built there. So it looks like when you discover a secret society, it does give you a governor title to go and hook up one of these. Now, I'm interested to see where we might want to go. The Hermetic Order is interesting. because it reveals ley line resources on the map, and ley lines give major adjacency bonus to all specialty districts. This, I did take a look at. In my Georgia game, we popped this one, and it was insane because I could put down like a +6 adjacency campus, like right away, and things like that. It seems really, really, really strong. What's the Owls of Minerva? +1 economic policy slot. Wait, what? Wow. And each trade route sent to a city-state awards an envoy there. Wow! Okay, this is quite strong for diplomatic victory, potentially, because you can very easily become suzerain of city-states, and I believe you get more diplomatic influence by doing this. The thing is, the other one that I saw were the Void Seekers, Void something. They seem insanely cool, like Cthulhu-esque kind of stuff. I think we revealed them by popping a goodie hut. I guess I don't have to worry about either one of these. Neither one of these instantly gives me a benefit. So I can just sit for now and make a decision. Well, the other thing is I could go ahead and spend a governor title on one of the traditional governors, but none of them will give us a bonus immediately. Maybe, like, Ping will give us a tiny bit more science and culture, but hardly anything worth talking about. It might be worth getting Ping before we get our first settler, or first builder, which might be nice. But we've got time before that happens. So let's wait. Let's see if we can, what else we can do in terms of secret society. And then the other thing is, if these guys join a secret society, if we have a common secret society, we can be buddy-buddies, which is kind of nice. I hope Jerusalem is moving further away. Okay, they haven't, I don't see their border yet, so to me that's kind of a good sign. Hello, Valletta. Nice to meet you. And there's our first goodie hut right over here. Oh, I forgot to check what tile we're working on. Almost certainly we're working the wheat, and we are. Now, that is actually a really weak starting tile, which wouldn't have mattered wherever I started. Either way, we're working just a 3-food tile, no extra production or anything like that. And the border expansion does want to go over here, which, I mean, the gold is going to be nice. The culture and science obviously is going to be like a fairly significant percentage early on, but it feels like you can't work that. We're going to need the extra food in the start of the game. All right, there you go, the Void Singers. All right, let's take a look at the screen. What I like about these guys, which I noticed in the failed try as Georgia here, is so they're basically worshippers of Cthulhu over here. And they replace the default monument with something called an old god obelisk. I think I kind of want to play as these guys. They focus on religion, relics, and disloyalty. The Hermetic Order, unorthodox scientists and alchemists, focus on science, great people, and resources. And Minerva, a secret group of highly placed and wealthy individuals, focus on government, trade, and espionage. Here's the thing. I think the Hermetic Order might be the strongest. This adjacency bonus from the Neophyte just seems insanely good. It seems so good. But y'all know I want to go with the Cthulhu guys, the Void Singers over here. Now, again, they don't give us something immediately. So we could just sit on our governor title for a little bit before we commit. But I kind of like this idea. And, oh, wait, did we get a free scout from this village? Okay, well, that's kind of somewhat annoying. Because I don't think we want 2 scouts. I think I need the warrior. Especially with the Egyptian start over here, there's a lot of empty territory. We are going to have to deal with barbarians early on. Now, let's talk about why we wanted the scout. Oh, maybe I can't do it here. Let me move over this way. Oh, there we go. I need to expand it. The reason... Hang on. This is... Was that Jerusalem? Can I... Wait. Because I want to pet the dog, but okay, let's pet the dog. I know there's going to be stuff in the way. Let me just toggle it. Show... Yield icons. That's the one I want to do. So, there's this new thing in the update where you can pet the dog. Now, if you're playing with the cat scouts, you can't pet the cats. So you have to disable the cat scout sort of mod that you get from, I don't remember, was it like following them on Facebook or something like that? I don't remember how you get it. You can Google it if you don't have the cat scout. But yeah, we can now pet the dog, and it's absolutely adorable. Now, can I steal this guy? How do I... Okay. The thing is, he does have a warrior over here. But he's not going to be able to attack me right away. I think we have to do this. 0 grievances. Steal that. We also get political philosophy. Oh, I guess we just met our 3rd city-state. We met Akkad over here. Oh, shoot, there's barbarians right away. Okay, that's been re-enabled. That's good. But yeah, we can settle another city probably along this river. Well, I think we have to, because I don't think there's... Yeah, it's literally unsettleable. Settleable. I can't put a builder here. I can't put a city here. Oh, did it? I think it eliminated their warriors because they've been removed from the game. Yeah, Jerusalem's just gone. Now, that's interesting because the city's not even there. They can never even be liberated. Wow. Okay, that's a first. I've never gone and killed a city-state on turn 4 of the game. Actually, I guess turn 3. We don't need to be coastal. Again, it might preserve some good tiles. Like, if I settled there... But I can put a district on here as well. I think I am going to cross. Because I think it's more likely I'm going to settle on the right side of the river. I'm going to move down here because, okay, I don't know if this is the barbarian encampment that this scout came from. We also met Taruga, and it looks like we're going to be clearing this. Hopefully we can get the killing blow / clear the barbarian encampment here. I'm going to wait a turn because they're not going to be killing this turn. We might be able to ninja it. Let me cross this river. More city-state. I really don't want to go too far from the capital. You know, some overlap is fine because it only matters when the city is completely full. Here, here, here. I mean, I know it's recommending that spot. Well, I think I'm going to move one more tile regardless. I might settle here, might settle here. I could consider somewhere like that, but it'll give us a chance to move our scout one more tile and see a bit more. There we go. That worked out really well, because now we can kill this guy, get the credit towards... I'm sorry, are you vampires? Jumping into the city, white-faced, mumbling about dark strangers met on the road, a rush of wind and wings, and the sweetest pain she ever felt. Doctors treat her, but she seems to be fading fast. As night falls, a foreign noblewoman, she seems like a noblewoman at least, as she seems foreign, appears at your gates. The girl is with me, she says, her smile revealing astonishingly white and prominent teeth. Perhaps you could invite me in. I'm sorry, there are vampires? Wait, it just gives me a vampire unit? Okay, I intentionally did not spoil myself on the secret societies because I sort of wanted to be surprised, which unfortunately I ruined a little bit with the, you know, the random game where I got Georgia because I saw a few of these. I did not see these guys. Probably because the area I was in was so dense I didn't destroy any barbarian camps. Oh, man. So, again, I feel like, I think Owls of Minerva is actually really strong, but not really what I'm looking for right now. I feel like the Hermetic Order is, like, super good, because this adjacency bonus is actually insane. The Void Singer seemed like the most fun, but now... Vampires? Oh, I can't decide? Alright, I can see why people were, like, trying to get me to play this mode before. It is awesome. So I think I might just settle here. One advantage to settling here is we might be able to stag more tiles from Mogadishu a little faster, but I think this is going to be okay. Let's just get it going. We're going to be happy to have another one. Gosh. Alright, I'm going to go Cthulhu this game. And we're going to clearly have to go vampires like the next time. So let me do that now. So we grab Melody, because we can build the obelisk right away. World is shallow, theirs is deep. You have opened your mind to the song of the void and accepted its truth. The old ones are sleeping, but we can hear their dreams. What seems to be madness is a higher truth. We wait and watch the sea and sing their praises. Okay. And then what is this? Okay, medieval era. Cities earn gold, science, and culture equal to 20% of their faith. Okay. 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 So if we generate a bunch of faith, we'll get a bunch of extra stuff. That sounds great. Let's, okay, Old God Obelisk. Oh, shit. So the basic monument just gives +1, well, it's +1 loyalty unless you're full, then it gives +1 culture. This gives faith and great works. I don't think the regular monument, I don't think the regular monument gives faith, right? I'm not crazy about that. Yeah. Holy, this is a really good building. Now, the production time is really high because currently, again, we're only working a basic food tile. Production's going to be a problem here. This was always the issue with Egypt on a true start map. You're like, oh, I'm Egypt. I'm going to build a lot of wonders, except your cities don't have any production, which makes things a lot harder. All right, go ahead and rest up. That's fine. Jerusalem's been defeated. Yep, that's true. That was us. Are we the baddies? I'm really hoping there's no other civ down here. I'm trying to think who else there... Well, I guess Ethiopia, but I feel like we might have met them if they were in the game. At this point? Okay, Africa's clearly quite large. We actually might have all of Africa to ourselves other than city-states. And, you know, 1 billion barbarians. Okay, another goody hut. Alright, you can go automated exploration. It's probably fine. Our people live in harmony. Alright, cool.
No man ever wetted clay and then left it.
You know what? A canal of some kind would potentially be really useful, wouldn't it? So... I think we can probably just do this. Other than the barbarian issue...
Oddly,
it appears not to be over here.
Scar of a meteorite.
God, yeah, that is really good. Other than barbarians, I don't think we're going to need to worry about early archers the same way we would in Deity. Like, people can walk through here and attack us, but we've got a nice natural choke point. The second envoy is not going to do anything right now, so we'll just sit on it. We are doing, like, first discovery of all these guys, which, again, tells me there's probably no one else down here. This should actually be an insanely good start. I think we'll go over here, because I don't want to go too far away from my home, in case there's barbarians that spawn here. We're clearly going to have to park a lot of units out in the desert. I think this might be another game where we do a lot of early expansion. Less because we want to make sure that AI doesn't steal our stuff, and more because A, we can, and B, we don't want barbarians there. So yeah, I mean, wonders are going to be great. An early Old God Obelisk, it's such a good tile. But I kind of feel like I'm going to go for Settler. Or do I go with the Slinger now and try to get a kill for the Eureka? You know what? Barbarians are definitely going to be an issue. Let's get a Slinger first, and then we're going to go into some Settler stuff. I'm trying to decide if I want to explore further with the Warrior or leave it a little closer to home. Well, we got another Warrior over here. Okay, let's scooch through here. That's going to be fine. Now, you are going to come here, which is going to explore a little bit, but also spot for barbarians. Your delegation is welcome. That's fine. Tight over here, although at least this area would be productive. All right, you like that I killed barbarians. Cool.
It is not wisdom.
Ah, yes. Well, I mean, we don't have any barbarians on the view right now. We do have a recon unit, which normally I don't. So survey seems tempting, but I'm assuming there's going to be barbarians any second. We're going to go God King because we're going to get a pantheon as early as possible. And, okay, craftsmanship does give us the ability to work the Sphinx. So we can build it pretty much everywhere other than snow. Ideally, you build it on floodplains. Can't be built next to a Sphinx. Okay. And then it does get even more faith if it's next to a wonder, which would be really good. We don't have the boost to it because we haven't improved any tiles yet. None of these others are anything we need critically. I'm going to start working craftsmanship. What I might do is... Oh, wow, we have a lot of money. Hang on. I can purchase a builder now. No, 300. Right. We are playing... Sorry, I meant to say, of course we're playing on Deity. We're also playing on epic speed. So that modifies the price. Because we're going to be able to improve this tile, which will also Eureka us towards irrigation. Which we still don't know where it is. So archery and irrigation is clearly somewhere in here. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get our 3 tiles improved. Well, no, we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to do this. And then I guess we could put a random farm. Because it's not improving resources. It just improved 3 things. Okay, actually, this will be a decent city spot. We can get fresh water from the oasis. I'm pretty sure the oasis gives fresh water. It must. It doesn't come up very often, but it must. We'll just hop onto the hill for vision. And yeah, this is going to be a great place to settle. Probably right here. Or maybe here.
When you find yourself in a hole.
Alright, mining is done. Let's keep moving you this way. I guess I'll scooch down a little bit, get a bit more vision down here. We got some diamonds. I mean, I could also settle, like, here. But the good stuff over here is already going to be worked, so... Another goodie hut. Now, am I still happy going towards astrology? I think so. Now, I don't know if we're going to found our own religion. We don't need to discover any new gods. We worship the old gods. Slinger, old god obelisk, and next turn I can buy a builder, which will be very handy for it. Well, I guess I can move here, and then next turn I can go there. Yeah, you just... did I hear Barbarian Encampment? I don't have a pop-up over here, so maybe not. I'll just put you on alert. Oh, maybe I discovered down here. Yeah, that's where it was. Okay. Pop this bad boy, get a bunch of money. And, yeah, let's do the capital first. I'll also buy the old god obelisk, but no, that's okay. Oh, we got a relic. Well, that's quite cool. And another relic? Which is... No, it's not fine. Was it the same pop-up both times? Maybe the pop-up came up twice. Because we pop this one, unless you pop that one. Because we'll have a slot for a great work when we do the old god obelisk. But I don't know. Anyway, we're going to come here. We're going to do that, which boosts irrigation. Let's take a look at what the tree looks like. So it's through wheel, which we don't actually have the boost for yet anyway. I think astrology into writing is going to be fine. Okay. I'm really feeling good about, like, the start. It's feeling exciting. I don't know if we have a strong start. Again, I really worry about our lack of production here as Egypt, but it feels fun. Okay, I guess what I'll do is I'll farm this one and go here. No, you know what? Because you're probably working this now. Are we happy with that? I mean, you still have growth. And the sun, you know what? Maybe it's fine. Okay, I will come down here. And you're still okay. We may have to switch out of this temporarily, just for a sec. So you've got some fires over here. There's a good hut there. Nice. So I'll move here. I don't know where you came from. Oh, thank you for attacking me. Got another barbarian kill.
Of astrology.
Astrology done. Craftsmanship still looking okay. I do want to get these, but as typically is going to happen in our capital, some of this infrastructure is going to be delayed because we're going to be doing some settler stuff, and I'm totally cool with that. Well, we're obviously going to want to go to the goodie hut. And you're just going to fortify until healed for now. And currently we have nothing to pop. Now, if I don't do anything, they should pop over here. And I do want some barbarians to spawn. What I might do is just move over here and keep the route for my settler maybe a little bit more open. Do that. We're still okay. I don't have to switch out of craftsmanship. No, good, excellent. Maybe I'll actually farm here first, so that way they should get a little bit of production. Okay, what are we looking for? Well, actually, there are a few possibilities for fishing boats. We will have rainforest later, but maybe not so much. How about River Goddess? I think we're going to have, especially with the second tier of our secret society, holy sites adjacent to rivers are going to be really good for us. And obviously, you know, river stuff is something that's going to happen here, down here later on. Divine Spark's always super strong. I mean, Wonder Production, maybe. Desert floodplains. I mean, here's the complaint about production, right? How do we say no to Lady the Reeds? These are our desert floodplains over here. I think we have to go this. I don't think it's going to have the same long-term boost, but we need it short-term. Otherwise, we're just going to stall to death. I don't think we have a choice. There might be something else to, you know, make an argument for, but I think we have to do this. And then if we take a look at our city's production, like, look how much stronger this is. All of a sudden, it's god tier. What we'll do is we'll lock that tile. Here, I'll explicitly lock these two. That's going to be okay. And then over here, it probably just hasn't recalculated yet, but those are amazing. And yeah, this builder's obviously going to have to go there and improve that. Okay, that fixes so many problems right away. Makes our first two cities considerably stronger. Not really going to help the cities after that, but it's going to be all right. Anyway, with that, I think this is going to bring us to the end of the first episode. There's a barbarian encampment over there, which would be nice to use the slinger to clear out here. So we'll probably be ready. We've got 17 turns before we've got a settler. I can go ahead and move these guys down here. And then you are going to pop this goody hut and discover our first hero. Okay, Arthur. You can claim this hero by completing a hero devotion project in any city with a monument. So an old god obelisk. We have Cthulhu Arthur. Only one hero devotion can be made in each city. King and founder of the Knights of the Round Table, renowned for virtue and charity. His accolade: target an adjacent land military unit you control. Arthur transformed the unit into a questing knight, a unique heavy cavalry unit with increased combat strength and 13 turn lifespan. Costs 1 charge, 1 movement. So, oh, it's on the Great People screen. All right. Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. Folks, I hope you're as excited for this Let's Play as I am. I'm really pumped for this one. We've got the True Earth map. We've got Africa to ourselves, which is good luck. I mean, there's not that many civs that can spawn down here. So, as opposed to, say, like Europe, which has got like 30,000 different civilizations that are going to spawn in the same 3 inches of territory. We do have a lot of desert to contend with, which isn't ideal. Although it is nice that there's so many oases over here, because that is going to help with city placement and make it viable to put it in there. Not a lot of desert hill tiles. I mean, obviously, building the Petra is going to be something quite desirable here, even without the hill tiles. This city over here wouldn't be bad. If we could put a city here, build a Petra, you know, somewhere on the flatland, and then you've got at least 4 desert hills. Maybe we can get a 5th one over here. And desert hills with the Petra are insane production tiles. If you're new to the channel, of course, make sure to subscribe, do the like, the comment, all those things. It's very helpful. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.